Local support for Wall Street Week is made possible in part by member support and by a grant from S.C. Parker and Company. For over 60 years, specialists in the stock and municipal bond markets, helping investors achieve their financial goals. Member NASD and SIPC.
Next time on Nova. A journey through the Panama Canal and the great human drama that produced it, with author David McCullough.
The need for a ship passage here at the Isthmus of Panama was as plain as day as early as the 16th century. A Spanish priest writing to his king said, "There are mountains and there are hands," meaning the task is huge, but with enough will it can be done.
But technology was not equal to this gigantic task until the start of our own century, when America took over the construction. It was the largest single project ever undertaken, the moonshot of its era, a turn-of-the-century triumph that was built to last. Watch the story of this masterpiece of engineering that changed the course of history on a man, a plan, a canal, Panama. That's next time on Nova.
Tuesday night at 8 on Channel 17. TV worth watching.
Get in on the auction, you know the routine. Donate goods and services, your name will be seen. Yes, 1 million viewers will see your wares June 1 through 11 when the auction airs.
Donate to the great TV auction today. In the United States, call 716-886-6304. And in Canada, call 416-622-2696. Coming up next here on Channel 17, The Jack Benny Show. TV worth watching. Local support for Wall Street Week is made possible in part by member support and by a grant from S.C. Parker and Company. For over 60 years, specialists in the stock and municipal bond markets, helping investors achieve their financial goals. Member NASD and SIPC. He's a Soviet.
Do I look like a Russian?
He's an American.
Now here I am on the stage with a real live commie.
Two men from different worlds, but with one common goal, bridging the gap between America and the Soviet Union.
Instead of conversation, you get confrontation, and the Cold War continues.
They're Donahue and Posner on stage together. Monday night at 8 on Channel 17. TV worth watching.
Next time on Nova, the fantasy world of special effects, where spaceships race at the speed of light, and heroes routinely face dangerous, even impossible situations, escaping with barely a scratch. Join us as we watch the world's leading innovators of special effects technology create the magic of special effects. Next time,
Tuesday night at 8 on Channel 17. TV worth watching. Coming up next here on Channel 17, The Jack Benny Show. TV worth watching. Local support for Wall Street Week is made possible in part by member support and by a grant from S.C. Parker and Company. For over 60 years, specialists in the stock and municipal bond markets, helping investors achieve their financial goals. Member NASD and SIPC.
Get in on the auction, you know the routine. Donate goods and services, your name will be seen. Yes, 1,000,000 viewers will see your wares June 1 through 11 when the auction airs.
Donate to the Great TV Auction today. In the United States, call 716-886-6304. And in Canada, call 416-622-2696.
Next on Nova. Most of us take our moving parts, our joints and bones, for granted. But for the millions of Americans who suffer from rheumatoid arthritis, even the smallest step can be fraught with discomfort and pain. Now, surprising new evidence may finally hold the key to the riddle of the joints. That's next time on Nova.
Tuesday night at 8 on Channel 17. TV worth watching.
Next on Frontline, the story of a tiny Pacific island and its clash with U.S. military policy.
Military call is a strategic area. But you see, this is a home to us.
The Coral Islands of Palau want to be a nuclear-free zone. But the U.S. wants the option to build a military base on Palau, and that could mean nuclear ships and weapons. Watch Trouble in Paradise on Frontline.
Tuesday night at 9 on Channel 17. TV worth watching. Coming up next here on Channel 17, The Jack Benny Show. TV worth watching. Local support for Wall Street Week is made possible in part by member support and by a grant from SC Parker & Company. For over 60 years, specialists in the stock and municipal bond markets, helping investors achieve their financial goals. Member NASD and SIPC.
The programming, I like the programming, the nature studies, Nova, all that good stuff. And I think as local broadcasting that's available, it's got the programming I like, so I watch it. I don't think about a border being there. I think if you want to see them, you better make sure they're on there. And if you don't contribute, they may not be on there. I prefer the pledge-free.
Join your friends and neighbors in canceling August Pledge Days. Rush your check now to Channel 17, Buffalo, New York, 14280.
Next time on American Masters.
If Willie Wyler told me to jump in the Hudson River, I would. I would have done anything he asked me.
William Wyler was one of Hollywood's most honored filmmakers, receiving 3 Oscars and 15 nominations. And at the same time, he had an unparalleled reputation for perfection.
He was relentless in his determination to get the best you could give in the scene.
He would go on to take 63, saying, "That was lousy, do it again."
Filled with the praise of Hollywood legends.
It's a mystery. It's an utter mystery to me. Where Willie got it.
And his own personal insights.
When you get personally involved in the story, something gets on the screen that makes it human and real.
Directed by William Wyler, a stunning portrait of one of the true American masters.
Monday night at 9 on Channel 17. Coming up next here on Channel 17, The Jack Benny Show. TV worth watching. Local support for Wall Street Week is made possible in part by member support and by a grant from SC Parker and Company. For over 60 years, specialists in the stock and municipal bond markets, helping investors achieve their financial goals. Member NASD and SIPC.
Hi, I'm Dan Sheedy with an update from Channel 17. With the August pledge drive just around the corner, the folks at Channel 17 must certainly be in the throes of preparation, lining up phone volunteers, preparing for all those 13 long days of pledge breaks. There's a lot to do. We found Goldie Gardner, who can surely tell us about the preparations.
Oh, hi, Dan. If they'll respond, this is where I'll be during August pledge time.
Your dollars now can cancel on-air pledge days. Rush your check now to Channel 17, Buffalo, New York, 14280.
In August, Channel 17 is sizzling with the excitement of Summerfest. Sensational stars, wonderful wildlife, and marvelous magic. It's all waiting for you in August. Bob Vila's This Old House Marathon is back with another renovation project from beginning to end. And Mark Russell will fix you up with laughs in an all-new special. Music lovers have 2 shows to enjoy during Summerfest. You can swing with Glenn Miller's Moonlight Serenade and sing along with Simon and Garfunkel's landmark concert in Central Park. The world's most famous sleuth returns on Mystery with the return of Sherlock Holmes. And the kids and parents alike will love the Sesame Street special. And also during Summerfest, you can relive all of the great moments from nature. Raucous comedy, memorable music, mystery, how-tos, and wildlife too. The summer will be sizzling with Summerfest on Channel 17. Coming up next here on Channel 17, We're Not Alone. TV worth watching.
Hi, this is Dan Sheedy here at Niagara Falls, and we're trying to find out how people feel about Channel 17's Pledge Free August campaign. Sir, how do you feel about Pledge Free?
Pledge Free, a terrific idea. We should all participate.
Thank you. Ma'am, how do you feel about Pledge Free?
I think it's wonderful. I've already sent in my check.
Oh, good for you. Thank you. All right. What are you two doing here?
We hope there won't be an August pledge drive.
Your dollars now can cancel on-air pledge days. Rush your check now to Channel 17, Buffalo, New York, 14280.
Evening at Pops is back with a special summer of great encore performances. This week, John Williams and the Boston Pops Orchestra welcome the fabulous song stylist Tony Bennett, jazz guitarist George Benson, Broadway and television star Nell Carter, composer-performer Toots Thielman, and Sarah Vaughan with Wynton Marsalis on Evening at Pops.
Monday night at 8 on Channel 17. TV worth watching. Coming up next here on Channel 17, Over 50. TV worth watching.